Security professionals need to secure information from end to end within the organization. This is a monumental task, and it is unreasonable to expect one individual to have all the requested requested knowledge. The International Organization for Standardization, ISO, I think maybe you already heard about this in CCNA, and IEC developed a comprehensive framework to guide the information security management. Like in 7 layers, actually, it is developed by. So they have also cybersecurity model is a cybersecurity professional. What is OSI is networking model is from the network beginner. Both provide a framework for the understanding and approaching the complete task. So how these are you can see a network security. You see the risk compliance, security policy, organization of the information security, security assets management, human resource security, physical communication, information, access control, information, business and compliance. So you can see this is a circle. You have to go one by one and round the clock. ISO, they use 27. This is, if you heard about this, ISO 27,000 or 2700? 1,000? Yeah. Okay, that's a standard, information security standard established in 2015 and revised in 2013. ISO published it ISO 2000 standard. So if you want to secure your organization, or if you want to find out how secure your organization is, you need to follow this standard. So maybe you see some jobs requirement, they might be asking you, are you ISO certified or something like that, because you have the knowledge and expertise, and you are the person who know the guidelines and the training what the ISO is asking you to bring. So because some company, they might stop you doing the business if you are not ISO 27,000 compliant. Yeah. So especially government organization. Okay. Even though these standards are not mandatory, it's not mandatory for the companies. Mostly countries uses them as a de facto framework for implementing the network security, information security. So you can see here, for example, primary objective, CIA. Remember this? The goal of the network security. Tick, 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 tick. Okay. So these are the guidelines. Okay. If you follow this, if you follow this, if you follow this, you achieve all these three things. ISO is a universal framework for every type of organization. In order to use the framework effectively, an organization must narrow down which domain control, objective and control applies to the environment and operation. ISO 27001 control objectives serve as a checklist. The first step an organization take it to determine these control objectives are applicable to the organization. The ISO cybersecurity model and the state of the data. Okay. ISO control provisioning direction, control direct association, and ISO control revised by determined applicability. Different organizations within the different group within the organization may be responsible for data each of the various state. For example, network security group is responsible for data during the transmission. That's what you see, the data in motion from one source to another. This is where the network security comes in. This is where firewall engineer comes in. This is where the IPS comes in, because the data is moving from one source to another destination. Program and data entry people are responsible for data during the process. Hardware and the server support specialists are responsible for storing the data, which is data in rest. Remember, we discussed three types of data: data in rest, data in motion, and data in process. Okay. So these are the different models and the standards you can see. ISO 2001 control objective relative directly to the organization cybersecurity policy, procedure and guideline which upper management determined. 27,002 control the provide the technical direction. For example, upper management establish a policy, specify the protection of all the data coming in and out of the organization. Implementing the technology to meet the policy objective would not involve the upper management. It is the responsibility of the IT professional to properly implement and configure the equipment using the fulfill the policy directive set by the upper management. So basically, upper management, CIO, CISO, they define the policy based on the standard. And if you want to go at that level, of course, have a good understanding of the basic infrastructure first. And that is exactly what we are doing. Okay. So I think let's leave it up to here. What we can do tomorrow, we'll do long session. Okay. Again, unfortunately, a little bit theory, maybe a couple of 1 or 2 practical we will be doing. But if you come in the class, but actually we go into the devices, you guys are all maybe organizing these things with me, and then we can also see how devices are plugged in. He already knows, but this will be good for you. Will you be able to come tomorrow?
I'm not sure yet.
Okay.
But I'll let you know.
Have a look. Have a look. It will be good. So tomorrow we'll actually explore the firewall. When we turn the firewall, we access these devices, and then do the other stuff. Yeah. So that will be good for everyone. Okay. So I think I know it's a theoretical portion. Maybe some guys you don't like it or you feel boring, but I feel it's important for everyone to just to understand. I will share you these slides in the PDF format. Go through run down with them. Okay. So at least if you can't read the book as of now in this stage, so just to understand these concepts. So once we have the foundation and infrastructure understanding, then we can run very, very quickly.
So which books do you recommend?
Huh? Book I will kept inside there. I think it's already I will yeah. I haven't shared the folder. I will share it tonight. The folder inside there. But the thing is, this course we used to teach CCNA security, right? But because CCNA security is gone, I had the idea to merge cybersecurity and network security together, so the people can have the world best of both things. So you guys now will be, once you take the course, you will be understanding the cybersecurity element and network security element and differentiate between them, terminology, attacks, and but the main thing is our job will be understanding the firewall. Okay, which will be important. Yes, sorry.
What's your number?
Right.
People knows about this. Yeah. Okay, guys. Thank you for joining today. We'll start back tomorrow at 11. Atik, are you available tomorrow?
Yes, I am.
Good, excellent. I will share the video and all the folder tonight with the slide as well for the time being. start reading the slide through the slide, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And the videos, of course, some of the videos are available. You can go through them. Tomorrow we'll go a little bit deeper into the firewall side of this,
Mm-hmm.
okay? And encryption, hashing. So making sure you guys are comfortable in the later on once we repeat those terminology. Okay, because I have a habit, I think Ajesh knows, I want to emphasize more on the basic stuff first. I think how many, we've done 8 classes of CCNA routing switching, remember?
From
8 classes. Yeah, just, we've done 3-4 classes just to learn the basic stuff.
Everyone passed? Majority.
One guy failed. Rep, you know the rep? He failed. He passed, you passed. Jason has passed. He is another guy has passed. Yeah, so rep has failed. He said I have 10-15 questions.
No, there's 62 questions altogether.
I told these guys, if once the course is finished, do this in 5 days quickly. Don't delay it. Because I give them a pool of questions. And
Yeah, he was here. So he was
you were here? Yeah.
I was studying on. Is it 4 or 5? Straight.
Yeah, he's already done the CCNA before, but he revised with us, and I gave him the, he's also passed as well. Good, so I'm sure internet will not deceive us again. I changed this. Yeah, sometimes these stop. These are TP link. TP link. Yeah, that's what I replaced them with the Netgear.
Next week's just start date until the new.
Everything will be done and dusted. Ajesh, we'll see how much we can do tomorrow.
Yeah.
If not, then we can sit down definitely next week. By Monday,
If you want me to come early, I can come earlier. So that
5th will be Thursday, right? 5th will be Thursday, so we can do, maybe Wednesday or Tuesday.
No, you can just message me a day before.
I'll
just arrange it.
Okay.
Are you be sharing the OneDrive this evening, tomorrow?
Yeah.